You're listening to Becoming Wildly Resilient, brought to you by University of Kentucky Human Resources, Health and Wellness. Together, we will discover how we can thrive at work, home, and beyond.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Becoming Wildly Resilient. My name is Sebastian Calmes. I'm a wellness specialist with UKHR Health and Wellness. I'm on my way to meet with Justin Sadle. He is the Director of Religious and Spiritual Life at the University of Kentucky. He's going to be telling us about spiritual well-being, one of the 8 aspects of well-being recognized by UKHR, and something that is deeply resonant in a lot of people. So I hope you're excited to learn something new and become more wildly resilient. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Justin Sadle. I'm the Director of Religious and Spiritual Life within the Dean of Students office. And this office has been in place since 2023 and really here to serve our students and help them find the right religious, spiritual, worldview-based community that meets their needs, or if there isn't one on campus, to help them create it. Also, I serve as a liaison between the religious organizations on campus to help make sure that they have the resources and support that they need. And also this year we'll be launching some interfaith programming to help bring students from different backgrounds together so they can build community and learn from each other. Come from a Jewish background, and for a decade prior to coming to UK, I worked with Jewish high school students, and then came here in 2019, had a grant-funded role as the Director of Jewish Student Life. The university kind of had a realization that this was a whole area that was, didn't have a lot of focus on it, and in 2023, the Religious and Spiritual Life role was created, and I was fortunate enough to be hired in that position.
Justin, from your perspective, how would you define spiritual well-being, and why should people care about their spiritual well-being?
So from my perspective, I think spiritual well-being can mean different things to different people. For some folks, it's really focused in community, that being part of a community that aligns with your beliefs and your values, where you feel supported and uplifted, and that you're feeling that you're not alone in terms of what you believe and what your values are. And for other folks, it can be really an internal thing, being kind of at peace and understanding with your place in the world, what your beliefs are in terms of God or a higher power or non-belief in that, and feeling that you're in a place where even if your beliefs aren't set in stone, you feel comfortable with being able to ask questions and learn more.
We're hearing the term spiritual but not religious more and more. Could you tell listeners what that means?
Yeah, from my understanding, I think people often use that term to separate from traditional religious establishment or organized religious institutions, and for them it might be a more personal thing. It could have a wide variance in terms of what that means to people or what they believe, but still acknowledging or holding to the idea that there's something unique and special to the human condition, and just kind of seeking ways of connecting with other people and kind of connecting with the world in general.
What are some universal practices if people want to deepen their spiritual well-being?
One of the main things is finding a community, if that's something that people are seeking, whether it's a house of worship nearby in their community, here on campus, could be engagement with a student organization, could also be online, whether through Zoom, and it could also be a personal thing, whether it's listening to podcasts, YouTube, or various media that people find resonant, taking time for mindfulness, personal prayer, reading of holy texts, and engaging in thinking about their spirituality and what it means to them.
If listeners only remembered one thing regarding spiritual well-being, what do you hope that is?
If you're only going to remember one thing about spiritual well-being, is that it's really to be open with yourself and to be willing to try new things if you're not feeling that you're currently in a good place in terms of spiritual wellness, to maybe step outside of your comfort zone and try different practices or different communities, because you never know what might end up striking a chord and help you feel fulfilled.
Thanks for tuning in to Becoming Wildly Resilient. I hope you enjoyed what Justin Sadle had to share today about spiritual well-being. And as always, be well. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for listening to Becoming Wildly Resilient. This podcast is brought to you by University of Kentucky Human Resources, Health and Wellness. We offer a wide range of online and in-person services to support the well-being of UK employees, retirees, and their spouses. You can find experts in mental health, personal resilience, nutrition, and physical activity. We're ready to meet you where you are and address your unique needs. To learn more about the work, life, and well-being services offered by UK Human Resources, visit hr.uky.edu/wellbeing. You can also connect with us on social media and YouTube by searching @UKY Wellness or by email at healthandwellness@uky.edu.